Greetings, everyone. Dr. JT Taylor, President and CEO of Purpose Pushers LLC. And I want to talk briefly about the V framework. The V framework is a simple framework that I have created as an executive coach supporting the growth and development of leaders. No matter what industry you're in, whether it be education, whether it be nonprofit, whether it be in business, you need to understand the V framework. The V framework consists of three components. The first is vision. Vision is what you see when you look at the future of your organization or school. It is defined as your preferred reality. Let's say right now you're working in a school and your school has not made a level of progress in the areas of math and reading. Let's just say the students are a long ways away from proficiency and mastery. And so therefore, this year you have created a school improvement plan. You have outlined some instructional goals detailing the improvement of reading and math instruction for your school. That means you have created goals based on a vision of improving in those areas. Vision is literally your preferred reality. It is not what it looks like right now, but it is what it could become if we put some supports in place. Then our vision can come into fruition. So vision is something that every leader needs to understand, but not just a boring basic vision. I like to say every leader must outline and cast a compelling vision of what success could look like for our school or for our business or for our organization. So you have to outline a clear vision, a clear preferred reality, something that incites inspiration, something that makes every member of your community say, I've got to step my game up if we're going to accomplish that vision. So it is the leader's responsibility to cast a compelling vision. Once you have casted a compelling vision, then you move to the next component of the V framework. It moves from vision to values. Now, what are our core values? What are the key beliefs? What are the key principles? What are the key actions that everyone in the organization, business, or school must embrace and try to operate within? For example, you can say we value excellence. We value relationships. We value instructional engagement. Whatever those values are, they need to be concretized. They need to be solidified. They cannot just exist in your mind, because if that occurs, one of the greatest flaws in leadership will be predictable. And I would say that is uncommunicated expectations. It's when the leader has an expectation for excellence, has an expectation for a certain action or a certain attitude that they have failed to communicate to the staff or to the members of their team. And so all that does is set the leader up for perpetual disappointment, because they can't understand why people just won't do what they expect them to do. It's simple. You have fallen into the flaw of uncommunicated expectations. So when you're casting a compelling vision, and when you have outlined clear values, clear behavioral norms, clear expectations, you need to make sure that they are written and they are plastered and posterized all over the organization. You have to make sure that your signature in your email, your tagline has the vision and the values. That way you communicate it as often as you can. You can never over communicate your vision and your values. And then the last component of the V framework, because it's literally shaped like a V. So you have vision, then you have values, then you have visible evidence. Now, visible evidence is the third component. And this is the key performance indicators. This is the metrics. This is the data points that you will use to evaluate whether or not, as an organization, we are operating within the vision and we are operating within the values. And so every leader must outline what those key metrics will be. What will you use to assess the progress of the people in your organization? What will you use to evaluate whether or not we are moving closer to the vision, or if we are regressing and moving back into the old ways, into the old habits and patterns that will not materialize and get us closer to our vision? It is the leader's responsibility to understand the vision that they seek to manifest. It is the leader's responsibility to outline the clear values that everyone needs to operate within. And it is the leader's responsibility to define the clear success criteria. That is the visible evidence that we will use to evaluate our progress. The V framework is just one of the tools that I utilize to empower all of the leaders that I coach here through Purpose Pushers. If you would like more information about the V framework, contact Purpose Pushers at www.purposepushers.com. This is Dr. Taylor with your leadership nugget of the day. Enjoy your day. I'm signing off. Peace.